President Trump giving Iran an ultimatum, 48 hours to make a deal and reopen the Strait of Hormuz, or, quote, all hell will rain down.
The Pentagon's a mess right now.
Continue to bomb an oil facility on Karg Island in Iran just for fun.
Cue the fire. I hope you guys are watching this before Monday or, I don't know, Sunday. Who knows? It's getting a little cuckoo out there, my friends, as Donald J. Trump says, remember when I gave Iran 10 days? Yes, sir, we do. To make a deal or open the strait, which I didn't think that was the big deal. Thought it was all about, quote, ending nuclear Iran. But back to being straight. Time's running out. 48 hours. That's it. So now while you're watching this, you probably have 10. And hell will rain down on them. I'm not saying that's good. This is where it gets a little kooky biscuit. Glory be to God. And hey, tomorrow, where everyone goes to church for the second time this year, like, yeah, he comes out of the grave. And then weird people are like, and then the Easter Bunny drops magical eggs. Let me help you with the test question, because you're going to get it. Judgment Day. He says, many shall come to me in that day and say, Lord, Lord, did we not? Glory to God. And he says, depart from me, I never knew you. Make sure during this Easter you get to know who he is. You don't say things like, I'm going to bomb their country into oblivion just for fun. Or more specifically, as he rains down hell on them. Which back in the day, I used to say, okay, Trump, you know, I'm good at the psychology thing. More specifically, the psychopathy. And you're like, what is that? I mean, we all know, okay, narcissist on a scale of 1 to 10, you get that award. It makes for really strong, good leaders. Okay, then you got the, I don't feel bad when I do things. It's part of the brain. Maybe you were dropped. Maybe you picked that up from your father. Maybe you dated someone and you're like, how is that? Yep, there are people, a lot of people out there that just, they don't feel anything. It's all about winning a game. I would tell my friends, and maybe you, maybe I've never said this, but I'm like, he could be on that spectrum. We're going to find out tomorrow. So it is either art of the deal where you go batshit crazy, or this is the real deal. All for the glory of God.
No president in history has ever claimed to drop bombs just for fun. That would, of course, brand that president as a sociopath. So, of course, Donald Trump said exactly that. On Saturday, in a telephone interview with NBC News, Donald Trump said that he might continue to bomb an oil facility on Karg Island in Iran, quote, just for fun. That phrase will live in infamy with Donald Trump's name for hundreds of years, as historians are able to isolate those words, just for fun, as the conclusive proof they will need to make the case that Donald Trump is a sociopath.
Now we have counter arguments, right? Well, that's kind of taken out of context. Maybe that's the game. Okay, I hear you. I'm logical. I usually think a few moves ahead. I don't know on this one, actually. And then when you start firing your generals, what's this? This guy, after being fired, you know, he has a Purple Heart. Now, I don't know. I know he was married in '89. I did some background on this guy. I'm not seeing, but maybe you guys are like, oh, he's a liberal married to, you know, Rosie O'Donnell, and I don't know, but he said, quote, a madman will lead the great U.S. military into ruin. Well, him being the madman. Trump also just goes off and just fires a slew of generals, and some people are saying Hegseth's wartime firing of top generals, a lot more than one, stuns officials. It's insane. I do kind of feel like I'm watching an episode of The Apprentice. You're fired. You're fired. The whole staff's fired. Pam, Blondie, you're gone, which I'm down with that. Can we release? Bet you wish you would have released the Epstein files that were not 100% redacted. As you know me, I am not left. I am not right. Somewhere in the middle, right. Can't stand politicians, and it's just disgusting. everything from the Epstein files to the way they run states and countries and debt and slavery. They're like, what? Yes, it is a slave system where the 1% own all, something not taught at all. And I come here every day and I'm like, oh, this is how it's done. They all know it and they know how to profit from it. And then people are like, how do they only pay like less than 1% in taxes? Click the subscribe button. I will teach you what I've taught my children, and my children will teach their children. Guys, I think over the next 48 hours, this could be crazy land. And if you're currently betting on it, we're almost at 90% that we're going in with ground troops, that we were never going to go in with ground troops. And this was a president not of war, that of honesty and Epstein files and the gold in Fort Knox. I could list the dozen things. Then at the end of the day, welcome to the Great Depression. And I don't know, but I'm going to trade it. Also, be careful. Because 1 minute you're like, yeah, I'm betting against oil. If you don't understand, this is currently oil. If you don't understand what this is, shouldn't be in any markets. Actually, can you see it? What do you see? Go ahead. Is this bullish or bearish? Look. Oh, look, it's going down. This is actually ridiculously bullish. How can that be? The price keeps going down. Well, it's like with all things. Everything's bass-ackwards. And when politicians tell you the price of beef, it's gonna go down. And I'm like, nah, it's not possible. No, it is. He promised. He promised. Where are we going? We're going way up there, aren't we? Wife actually just bought a prime rib. It was like $400. Oh, and just in case you're curious, here, 4/4/26. $400. Okay, price is going down. Well, I teach you every single day. You got to click a few buttons on the screen. This was my student that I've been working with since last year. That was, I think, Wednesday. This is actual real money. It's not like paper trading. It was $1,330. On Thursday, it was $3,950 because over the last year, I've been working on a new course. I need to make sure it works with you. And you carve out a few minutes a day and, okay, you know what? The $389 beef, that's okay. Could you do me a huge favor? Yes, stockglitch.com. You come here. I want instant access. And then you click yes. Buy now for $299. But if it says 1,000, wait till tomorrow. You guys keep going directly to the site and paying 1,000. And I'm like, stop. I'm trying to allow in just enough students that I'm not sitting there all day on email. 50,000 of you have gone through my courses. And it works. Never gonna launch something that doesn't, like my you could still take my AI course that you do nothing. Click it and you forget it. And you still get the bear market course. You could start there. Then I don't have to get emails. Oh, you only have 8 lessons? Yeah, I put out a new video like every day. Oh, so you're not finished? Well, yeah, in the back end, I'm getting close. If I get emails saying I'm confused, I'm like, oh, redo that lesson. But you guys need to understand this. This is so, here was oil. I'm coming back, see, and I teach you how to do it. So that way your portfolio, whatever you're doing, see that? Don't break that line. See that? See? That. Oil came out of this falling wedge and then retest. I know I went over it. But then you measure it from here to here. Actually, you could probably even go higher. And it should go like there. But it keeps going. Now that's the market. Just chill. You know, piggies get fed. Hogs get slaughtered. Just take your profit. So in this new course, there's a glitch I've never talked about. And it is in crypto. And it is crazy. But yes, you actually have to click. Some of you are like, when are you going to talk about Bitcoin? Well, it hasn't done it yet. Will, and you guys have, see, you have a channel here, you have a channel there. Those are also bear flags. It's also repeating. It's also repeating that what it did in the last cycle. And you are skating on thin ice. And then when it breaks, it's going to go right here. And then I actually have I will be buying Bitcoin because I already have it set. If it hits it, it just buys it. Because sometimes, you know, where an event happens, like let's say a bomb goes off and this goes, woo! And my computer buys it. And then the next day or 2 days, I'm like, oh, wow, I'm already up 50% because it just wicks down there and then wicks back up. And I'm like, well, okay. Sell. It's actually what I did here. And that was the bounce. The last one, I had it set and just, okay. That was an easy 10 grand. Now let me help you with what is going on, my Bitcoin friends. Step 1, can you see it? You guys are really big onto this. head and shoulders, okay? And that's your neckline. That's the left. Yep. That's the head. And yep, there. And then it breaks that, and you measure it from here to here, and then from there to there. And I already have a buy order down there. This is how I make money. Also this, do you guys see that? Just showed you about that just a little bit ago. Yeah, it's kind of a falling wedge. Not really. But what's happening there, it's getting really tight, like a wedge. Let me get rid of that and draw this just so you can see it. Like it's getting tough. It's gonna break one way or another. I'm gonna find you. I'm gonna get you. And the craziest thing is this is gonna predict the news. This is telling me something's going to happen in the next 24 to 48 hours. So if you want to trade this on a 2-minute, you got a lot of stuff going on. I'll zoom in. Actually, I was trading this this morning. I missed it. It's the same thing. It's going to pop, and it popped. Another wedge going on. Just put in a buy. There it is. And get out. You just have so much going on right now. Unbelievable. This is like every 5 minutes. I'm like, wait, what? The U.S. destroys Iran's power grid. That's what we're saying we're going to do. Iran destroys OpenAI, which might be a good thing. Microsoft, also OpenAI, God, everything they say, I love you. Everything's good. Whatever you want to do. I support everything. That's AI. It depends on which one you're using. Microsoft, NVIDIA, data centers, which implodes the entire private credit market overnight because all of their loans get revalued at zero. Maybe that's exactly what causes this flash crash. And this guy is like, yeah, this is what we're going to do. This is really bad. And that's not the only thing. How about Japan? How about the carry trade? Everything's blowing up. And Japan, 10-year yield jumps above 2.4, the highest since 1999. It's not stopping. About Jerome in regards to the market. Oh, he has some kind words. In regards to the economy,
number of people on the committee are concerned about is just the very, very low level of job creation. If you adjust what has been the trend job creation over the past, let's say, 6 months, if you adjust that for what we think, our staff thinks, is the overstatement due to overcounting, effectively there's zero net job creation in the private sector.
I don't know if you caught that. Nothing, right? No jobs. Everything bad. Kerosene, oil, energy running out around the world. Open up the Strait of Hormuz. It's all really bad. Now, again, I think the markets are telling you which way it's going to go. You just have to learn how to click on a button ahead of time. Little wisdom. Go ahead and try to see if you can get my new course. My apologies if it's taken. Please do not pay $1,000. Just come back tomorrow. $299 is better than $1,000 because you gotta pay for. You got to pay for Easter food and family. And with that, I love you. I'll see you tomorrow.